Aloha, good morning. This is Caron Davis of Caron Realty. Trust everyone's had a wonderful week and gorgeous skies blue today. We had very rainy, cloudy weather yesterday, which is very unexpected, but we're back to our beautiful weather today. Just wanted to make a side note here. Last night, I actually was looking, on the news feed on my phone, and I noticed that Dame Edna, who's a very famous comedian from Australia, had passed away. He was 89 years old, and he was probably one of the most funniest men out there. He actually dresses as a woman. You might want to look it up. He's very, very funny, and Australia's sense of humor very much so, in the British, etc. And it reminds me, we've got to have a good laugh sometimes. Sometimes we're so busy just going about our day, but sometimes you just need to find someone who makes you laugh and cry, and he certainly does. So definitely look him up, and wanted to take this moment to thank him for all the joy he's brought to the world and the laughs he's given. I remember my father just laughing crazily at him when I was growing up in Australia. Anyway, today we're going to talk about Neighbour Island activity for the first quarter this year. And let me just pop my share screen on here. There's some beautiful homes that have actually sold here on the outer islands. And the first island we're actually going to be talking about is Kauai. And just as we found on Oahu, the sales actually between March 2023 and March 2022 have gone down quite substantially. Kauai getting hit the most, actually nearly 80% less sales than 2022, and the median price was down about 34%, and the square footage costs was actually up 40%. So it's not getting any cheaper, but on a probably on a positive front, if you're looking at buying on any of the outer islands right now, and Kauai, is that the inventory's up. Kauai's inventory is up 82%. So it might be a good time to be looking at outer islands to buy right now. The most active price ranges in Kauai is around the $2.6 to $3 million range. And when we look at the highest sales for the first quarter of this year in Kauai, on my screensaver here is a single family home in Kalaheo, and it's a 5-bedroom, 6.5 bath home on about 3 acres of land, and was a little under 6,000 square feet interior. And this is on the Kauai South Shore, very beautiful private estate, and that sold for a little under 3.9 million, and that was a buyer from Texas. So gorgeous tropical retreat there for a mainland buyer. And as far as condominium sales, the highest condominium sale there on Kauai was actually at the TK Resort on Hokuala. And this was a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath condo with around a little over 2,000 square feet. It was sold for $3.9 million, and this was actually on the 15th hole of the golf course there at the Hokuala development there. So beautiful, with 3 big lanais apparently. Moving on to Maui statistics, again finding the amount of solds are down 44% actually from 2022 March to 2023 March. It was only 18 sales, but again, inventory's up. The total inventory is up at 50% on Maui, so maybe a good time to go over there and see what's available. The most active price range in Maui is between 1.7 and 1.8. As far as condominiums go, the market was down over 60%. But again, the inventory was up about 72% from March 2022. And the most active price range in that price point is 2.2 to a little under 2.4 million. Let me share with you the highest sale in Maui. It's always fun to see what's selling over there. There's always a record-breaking prices, as they say. Of course, and here we have the beachfront home at McKenna, 5-bedroom, 7 baths. Around 7,400 square feet in the interior area, and land area about 26,000. And this sold for a little under $33 million. It was on the market only for 95 days. It was from investors from California. And of course, as you can see, it's a modern architectural masterpiece, they call. And it's got 158 feet of linear feet on oceanfront, 2-story glass windows and soaring ceilings. connecting with the Pacific Ocean, and just stunning home. And I'm sure it'll be very much enjoyed by the group that from California bought the home. As far as condominiums go, or townhouse market, the McKenna Beach Club residence in Kihei, 5-bedroom, 5.5 bath property, a little under 4,600 square feet. And this is part of the McKenna Golf and Beach Club. This sold for $13 million in February, beginning of the year, with 760 days. It took a long time to sell this property, nearly 2 years, but eventually got sold. And gorgeous warm earth tones and modern architecture, which is very, very popular in Hawaii right now. Now, moving along to the Big Island, just to share with you the statistics first we'll go over. Again, sales down from 2022. We're finding that everywhere on all the islands, of course. The sales were down about 27%. But again, I keep telling everyone, inventory's up. Good time to look at the outer islands right now. 134 total inventory. It's up over 106%. Good time to look on the Big Island. The sales are between 1.1 and 1.2. Of course, days on market's a little slower, but not too bad. And talking about the highest sales, I have a beautiful home here at the Hualalai Resort. Of course, that's where the Four Seasons Resort is in Kailua Kona. And this was a 5-bedroom, 5.5 bath home, nearly on an acre of land, over 5,000 square feet, and this sold for $14.6 million. And this was located in the Hi'iuka Estates, our newest residential area community there. Custom residence overlooking the 14th fairway of the Kealo golf course there for the crazy golfers out there. And panoramic vistas of views and, mountain, Maui and sunset, everything you ever wish for, enjoying the outdoor living with a covered lanai, indoor, outdoor living. This is what we live for in Hawaii, of course. There's the beautiful weather and being able to enjoy indoor and outdoor living and open space. And moving on to the condominium highest sale. The highest sale there was at the estates at Hualalai, Penthouse 3. And this was 4 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, 4,500 square feet interior. And this sold for $8.3 million in February, and before listening to a chairman of the board of Ali Lilly. So very, very popular property. It's tranquil views of members only of the Kealo golf course. Again, for those golf enthusiasts, and members only beach club bar there. That they have a canoe club down there, beach activities, absolutely stunning there on the water. And as far as statistically, the condominiums, again, sales down over 50%. The inventory's up, and the most active price range for condos there on the Big Island is between $950,000 up to $1 million. That's the most active price range right now. Now, moving on, of course, we always share Marianne's photos each week. And of course, what we have right now is we have May Day is Lay Day coming up on Monday. Happy Lay Day, everyone, May Day. And this means that it's the statewide celebration of the aloha spirit and the giving of flowers. And as we know, flowers are absolutely stunning here in Hawaii. And I know we love having orchids in our home, and Doug loves growing orchids, and we bring the new ones in, take the old ones out. But generally it's always lovely to have an abundance of beautiful flowers in your home. And springtime showcases a lot of beautiful flowers. And here on our screen is, of course, the jacaranda tree, as their gorgeous purple clusters of flowers are just beginning to bloom. Absolutely stunning. And then, of course, the anthuriums. Anthuriums, very popular. Great place to buy anthuriums on a side note is at Diamond Head Markets. They have the very large anthuriums in all different colors, and they symbolize hospitality, happiness, and abundance. And then I've got these striking flowers display a variety of colors, shapes, and sizes. Very interesting. And of course, here is a Japanese white eye, and his happiness is found sitting in the bougainville, which of course is another beautiful, colorful flower here in Hawaii. Well, with that, have a wonderful weekend, and here's to a wonderful week. Happy May Day on Monday, and look forward to catching up with you next week. Much aloha.